for Sloth Jiu Jitsu, no gi passing. We are looking at passing the butterfly guard. So, from our position, it's all about the hand fight. Declan wants top hand position, so then he can butt scoop in, win an underhook and start to play his game. In the hand fight, I'll be looking top hand position, he'll be repummeling, looking top hand position. It's just a whole battle, occupying that space. I want to, for the bodylock pass, I want to occupy the space somewhere between his armpit and his hip. My head is pushing straight into the middle. Anytime I tend to go to a side, he can be pushing my head and getting caught in guillotines. Anytime my head's going into the middle and he tries to push my head, I'll be keeping it in the middle. Once I get him into the teeter-totter position where he's falling, the arm that goes around his back, I turn it so I'm looking at my watch. But the detail is, the body lock grip isn't in the middle of the back, which obviously is going to wreck your partner. And it can also wreck you if you've got a big man landing on your grips. So it'll come all the way around the back, which is difficult on Declan because he's a man mountain. And now I'll make the grip more at his hip. Okay, I'll use my head to push him down. I'm cutting a slight angle. The other detail is I don't put him flat on his back. Where I've made the connection at his right hip, I'm using my head to push him onto his right side. Once we're in this position now, if his knees, or if he's trying to put a sit up straight, I'm walking to keep him on the side. There's a low knee and a high knee. From here, we're going to get past the high knee first. So all I'm going to do from there is basically I'm just turning my hip. I'm weaving my knee inside to remove that hook, and I keep coming, and then I bring it up so it's pinning his shin to my body with the body lock still on. Once I've beaten that hook, now I can use my elbow to push his bottom knee down, and then I beat that knee line. From here, I don't have the base to backstep. If I backstep with my head on the same side, Declan's coming up with me. Yeah. So the detail is, when we're in this position here, I move my head to the other side. Now at base, I can even put my head on the mat. From there, that allows me to do a big back step, and now I'm in the side control. And again, that the 5 steps of guard passing, I am caging the hips at this stage, and then I'll be working my way up the body and get some kind of head control. Put your back on that side, bro. So from our butterfly guard position, it's all about the hand fight. This can take time, so it's not just about, I'll never be able to move inside if Declan's hands is on top because he can just stop me. So now we're swimming. Maybe he makes grips, we're hand fighting, we're gripping. And when the moment's right, sometimes we can push these hands down, and then I move in and use my head to push him into the teeter-totter position. Hand comes around the back, I look at my watch, I make the connection, and then I put him onto his hip. So we're here. Again, from there, it's just the turn of my knee and hip. That'll be a feel thing. Good players will be, as I turn, he'll be trying to follow me with that hook. So that can be a battle. Sometimes I'll have to put my head on the mat and maybe get a little bit of height, and then I'll weave it inside, and then I pin his right shin to my body. Once I'm there, I'll use my elbow to push that down, then my knee beats his knee line, and this is the detail. Head comes to the other side. I can even put my head on the mat. That allows me now the back step, and I'm moving to side control, caging the hips, 5th step of guard passing, and then I'll find head control. Just do one more with your back to the mat. So we're here. That'll become a whole battle, and then once I clear that space and my head comes in, and I get him onto the side, and we're here. Again, he'll be tracking me with that hook, so I can raise my hips, turn, and then scoop up that inside hook, walk in so it's tight against my shin, and then I can use my elbow to push that down to find it. And the detail is, head comes to the other side. Now I can even put my head on the mat, and then I can use that, kick out, fill that space, cage the hips, Declan's probably going to be framing on me. Good. And now from there I can pull myself under. Get to game over. The super chill position. So we have 3 types of body lock passes. We have the front, we have the knee inside, and we have the side. We're just going to do front and knee inside tonight.